For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
Seth freaking Rollins is motivated as we've ever seen him. This is personal.
The people are singing Rollins' song. This is Rollins' battle cry as he heads to war with CM Punk.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth Rollins!
Ladies and gentlemen, over 20 years ago, Seth Rollins got in a car and drove from Iowa to the East Coast to try out for CM Punk's training school. He redefined himself in his craft. Rollins and Punk would reunite briefly in NXT, and then the Shield would become mercenaries for Punk. And Punk would leave WWE for personal and professional reasons. Talk negatively about WWE, while Rollins carried WWE on his back for a decade. CM Punk would return to WWE 14 months ago to huge fanfare, the support of the fans and many in the back, and that didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. Seth freaking Rollins versus a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk.
And this capacity crowd just exploded. They know exactly what time it is.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And this is CM Punk's first singles match since October, since that brutal Hell in a Cell match against Drew McIntyre. It's Punk's first match on Monday Night Raw, period, since 2014.
Seth Rollins prides himself on being the absolute workhorse of WWE. You have to imagine he sees that as a point in his favor here, a clear advantage he has over Punk.
CM Punk and Seth Rollins, two men who are completely beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent, their work ethic, and their passion and drive.
But as similar as they are in those respects, where they have diverged has become a point of contention between both of them, which has brought us to this point in the main event of a historic Monday Night Raw.
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men who are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back with open arms.
Yeah, that really didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins is going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight.
Absolutely blasted there. If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
All right, down for the pin. Lifts up the shoulder.
No harm in seeing if he can finish him off quick there.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And a double underhook backbreaker.
Unlucky situation for Rollins. Trying to put them away, able to counter.
And a clothesline counter. Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole the bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife.
From the apron.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way. Played with fire there and got... Serves him right for running his mouth.
Oh, suplex! Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup.
Watch out!
Double axe handle right on target. That found the mark, but I don't know who got the worst of it. Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Back into the ring here.
We can see a count out here.
Was getting close to a count out there, but managed to get back in the ring.
Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
And CM Punk is keeping the pressure on, completely taking it to Rollins here.
This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight. CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
This is a picture of confidence. I love this. He just doesn't care what anybody...
Stopping up.
O'Connor rolls, shoulders are down.
Well, how the turntables.
He's changing his mind, going for something different now.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with office supplies. Did you hear the thud on that impact?
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Rollins has no answer for Punk's well-aimed attacks.
And he retaliates. He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
Maybe Rollins has found a new source of aggression to battle back.
From way up. Boom! CM Punk struggling a bit here. Not the welcome return to competing on Raw he had hoped thus far. DDT! And an elbow from the middle rope. Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
And just tossing Seth out of the ring like that. Sent awkwardly into the table.
Oh, the table definitely connected on that one. Getting dangerously close to our announce table.
Caught in a bad spot. No. Power bomb out of the apron.
Hand implanting into flesh there.
Oh, great wherewithal there. That'll knock the wind out of him. Rollins just a step too slow and enters back into the ring. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank. Oh, catches a kick to the face.
Oh, my! What a counter by Rollins. He gets back into the ring. Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Boom!
And now he gets back into the ring.
Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
Uh-oh. From the apron, this isn't going to be good. Off the apron to the floor hard.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Not looking good in this position.
And Seth has to love this. Has to love seeing the pain starting to set in on the face of CM Punk. This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
And Rollins looking to keep things going.
Oh, Connor Roll looking for a 3 count.
Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage.
What's he doing? He had this match in the bag.
And he chooses to leave the ring.
Heading into the crowd now. This could get dangerous.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Seth leaves again. Traveling into the crowd now.
Have to be mindful of the count, though. Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and drops his opponent with a massive line.
These two are letting this fight take them wherever it wants to go. Out into the chaos of the crowd.
Arm wringer.
Ooh, what? Wasn't expecting that.
Each superstar trying.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Nails the GTS. That spells doom for Rollins. Focusing in on the leg at the moment. Fighting amongst the WWE Universe. This can go all sorts of sideways.
And this one might be headed ringside. Headed back into the ring.
He knows the clock is ticking. Time to stop messing around in the crowd.
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
You didn't sing, I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness, cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp and coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins, frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out.
Seth Rollins.
Huge stomp.
Now Rollins needs to end this.
Makes the cover out. Still going strong.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left?
There's no way that was what Seth Rollins was expecting. He thought this match was his.
Seth Rollins, CM Punk, these two men, two absolute titans in this industry, similar in so many ways. They're both putting everything on the line tonight, battling with...
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back, gone asleep. Seth has got to dig deep now.
He's got his sights locked in now.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
Can the Visionary hang on? Things are beginning to fade to black for Rollins.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
You can tell he's struggling to gather his bearings. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those.
And into the cover. Oh, kick out at two.
As long as his heart is still beating and there's still breath in his lungs, Seth Rollins will always keep fighting, even if it kills him.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Spin kick to the midsection. The lariat. Triangle armbar, submission hold in. He's in a bad position now.
Has to submit, valiant effort, but couldn't hold on any longer.
Here is your winner,
What a fight, what a night, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more, set him off even more on his self-imposed crusade against CM Punk.